a page of Memoir is captured. Archie skin color issue more in depth, Harry brilliantly plays victim. Prince Harry's memoir may be quite a troubled read, one royal expert said after looking into which topics the Duke of Sussex may touch on in his autobiography. Prince Harry's memoir is set to cover his lifetime in the public eye from childhood to the present day, including his dedication to service, the military duty that twice took him to the front lines of Afghanistan, and the joy he has found in being a husband and father, a statement on Archie.com announced on Monday. This wide range of topics has left royal watchers to speculate what the Duke of Sussex will focus on in his autobiography. Joe Little, managing editor of Majesty magazine, believes Prince Harry could speak again and more in depth about the racism allegations made by himself and Meghan against the royal family during their interview with Oprah Winfrey. Harry and Meghan welcomed Archie into the world in May 2019, but the months before were filled with conversations about his skin color. In those months when I was pregnant, all around this same time, we have in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born, Markle told Winfrey. Speaking to The Guardian, he continued, then there's Meghan's arrival into the spotlight, her becoming girlfriend, then fiancée, then bride. The issue that Meghan says she was silenced by the royal family also may be referred in the book. And, of course, he has a lot of demons still about his childhood and the treatment his mother got both at the hand of the establishment and the media. Also, having to leave the army much sooner than he would have liked might also manifest itself. As a result, Harry's memoir could be a troubled read. Mr. Little said, "You would think it is going to be quite a troubled read in a way. However," he continued, "the autobiography could also end on a positive note for the future." He said, "You would hope that by the end of it there will be light at the end of the tunnel." He's been in North America now for 15 months or so clearly he feels he's turned a corner. Prince Harry and Meghan officially stepped down as senior royals at the end of March 2020. A few days prior, they relocated from their temporary accommodation in Canada to California. After living for a few weeks at producer Tyler Perry's home in Los Angeles, Meghan and Harry bought an £11 million mansion in Montecito, a quiet and star-studded village in Santa Barbara. Living in the mansion, the couple may have paid approximately £5 million for the deposit. They may also be paying about £4.29 million every year in household expenses, including a £466,170 mortgage, some £290,900 for housekeeping staff and £3.2 million security. After Meghan and Harry officially stepped down as senior royals at the end of March 2020, they were no longer entitled to receive security paid for by taxpayers. Prince Harry spoke positively about his new life in Montecito both during his interview with Ms. Winfrey and in a podcast. Asked by the U.S. journalist what he cherishes about his new life in the U.S., Harry said, "This year has been crazy for everybody. But to have outdoor space where I can go for walks with Archie, and we can go for walks as a family and with the dogs, and we can go on hikes, we'll go down to the beach, which is so close, all of these things are just. I guess, the highlight for me is sticking him on the back of the bicycle in his little baby seat and taking him on these bike rides, which is something I was never able to do when I was young." Speaking about his book, the Duke said, "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story. But 2022 will also mark the 25th anniversary of the death of Princess Diana, who died in a car crash in Paris in August 1997.